Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming and welcome back to Silent Hill F, New Game Plus. I should probably just start saying second playthrough or something like that, but... So, we're essentially looking for our final research photo. I think we just need to start making our way back home for that. There's a new document we should be getting for a clinical trial, which is one of our trophy documents. Hoping that'll shed some light on the stuff I've been, contemplating and discussing as far as connection to the franchise. I thought that the Sacred Blade was actually the next item we're getting, so I'm not going to say what it is just in case you're not familiar with it yet, but for some reason my mind was thinking that was going to be the actual Sacred Blade. We are getting it. Okay? We're getting it today. I don't care what you have to say or think. We're getting that damn blade. I don't think we need to do anything here. And since we have rejected the pills, they should no longer show up.
お姉ちゃんの言う通りだ。時間がない。二人とも待ってて。すぐ行く。
So she's still... Oh, this is open now, okay. So I think we want to go to the new path first, then we want to backtrack once we get our last section put together. So we're trying to make our way down the hill, essentially. So you're still kind of delulu on this, aren't you, girl? She's still not putting things together. And granted, I'm not either, but at least I don't think I am. Okay, so that's just a spin around. What was the point of that? I think we just hit the end of our save streak here too, so let's well, do we have to insert anything? Oh, I just picked that up. Let's make a new... Yep, so that's our last save spot. And we'll start this here, and we'll start erasing over these. And then once I get to the end, we'll do it over the New Game Plus save. Iwashimizu, okay. So Sugisado was the upper part of the mountain. Whatever I just read is the next part, I'm guessing. So everything is kind of in reference on the walkthrough about the houses we run into on the way, and apparently a new enemy that I'm not remembering. I can't think of what it would... Oh, here we are. I don't know if it's these houses. We're running into houses already. Yokan, sure. I'll take whatever you'll give. Except for pills, because we don't need no pills. I don't think there's any houses for us to go in. It's just about finding items. Adamune, okay, good. So I've been thinking about this game a lot. Mostly because I'm just really excited to see how the endings play out and whatnot. I haven't read them yet, so I will read them, like read the synopses and whatnot and stuff afterwards, just to kind of see if I feel like I'm on the right track or not. Of course, I've overheard things before. You're not exactly new, right? I do recall the boobas showing up a lot more at this point in the game. The big booba enemies. But I know there's also another enemy that shows up that's new. It's like the big bloated one, but it's got the giant metallic thing inside of it. I can't think what I don't know their names. I don't know if they even have names, to be honest. Are you what I think you are? Oh, you totally are. Research Journal Photo 5. Okay. In the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. They then turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus, the people of Gaoka began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari faith. If the oldest object was to become the next object of worship, then it should have been the sacred sword. In other words, if the sacred sword is discovered, it will, without a doubt, undermine the very foundation of local beliefs. I suppose they couldn't really give us a game set in Japan and not give us a traditional katana, right? That would just be a whole missed opportunity amongst other things. Plus, I think those have shown up in Silent Hill games. Oh, look, it's totally the Big Boobo monster. Is it just a new variety of it? Let's give her the stabby stab. Oh. No, come on, give me the power up. No, I want to give her the super stab. Oh, that's not working. These seem to dish out so much damage, so I really want to test how quick this might work on them. I'm probably going to end up just breaking it, but it's not going to matter soon. If you know, you know. Oh, wow, she went down so fast. Holy crap, that was awesome. Alright, now dissipate into nothing. Did y'all see that? Okay, let's... I don't have any repair kits. That's fine. It don't matter. We don't need no repair kits. Crowbar. I already got a crowbar. I guess I'll use up the knife first since I can't repair it. Then I can get the crowbar. Okay, so we're not exactly going to be going home here because we got stuff to do. I think it said the third hill down the house just had the photo. And then I think we had to go a little bit past that, so... Wow, they got these, like, turns and twists here all over the place, don't they? I should probably be looking for the... Oh, what do you know? Just when I needed you. Okay, I'd rather keep you. You dish out some major damage, and I'm hoping that the Sacred Sword will do the same, if not better. I doubt it will do better, but... We can hope, right? I think down... Yeah. So I'm not sure if the red here resembles the crimson water. That's what I was thinking it does, but it might just be the plant growth. I'm not sure. He's really done it this time. That husband of mine is always quick to brandish the knife around when he loses his temper. But this time he went too far. He threw it at Tinako. Did he even stop for a second to think that might happen? What might happen if he mangled her face before she got married? Wow, that's really all you guys care about, right? I just don't know what's going through his head sometimes. Sorry, Kumiko? I know it's always I know I'm always complaining to you. Okay, so this must be like a friend of the mother. And that tells us that's kind of telling us what our final item is here. And originally I was actually thinking that was going to be like the sacred sword. Turns out it's just an offering. I was reading my notes, of course, before we started, so... My mind had boggled up what that meant. Okay, so you're not the clinical note. Bandages, sure. How's my health? Yeah, let's use it. Okay. So the mother actually is at least thinking about it, even if she's doing it in the whole wrong way of being a parent. I'm not a parent, but that's not the way to talk about your kid. And I don't like when people use the times as an excuse. Like, I understand that the times are different. You know, things are done differently, but I don't really accept that as an excuse. Reverse swing. Like, yes, I understand you were born in a time of racism or something like that, but that does not give you an excuse to be a racist. If that makes sense. Amamori Suzerain. I've heard of this one. I heard this is pretty good. Perfect dodge has become easier to perform. Yeah, exactly. I think I've gone way too far because I don't think I was supposed to pick this up quite yet. Pause here a moment to take a nice drink of my frosty beverage. Let's go back to it. I don't think I was supposed to pick that up quite yet. So something tells me I went a little too far. Well, let's see. How far down does this go? Because if we want to go back, we want to get down there. But there's a whole spot over here we can check out. Let's continue on for a little bit. Or not. Here's enemies. Maybe not. Alright, so... It's just that, right? Look, it can't do anything if it's not close to you. Hey, you coming? Gonna do your thing, or can I get on there? Back up. Back up. We got a moment here. Let's check around for stuff. The park is where we got some critical information in the first playthrough. So we should probably go towards the park at some point, but we don't want to go past there quite yet. Actually, don't we have to go to the park? Or can we miss that entirely? Can I get over to you? Oh, they're reaching out. That's so creepy. Okay, you're down. Okay, this way I don't know if we've gone here in the past. I was a little bit fixated on getting home in the previous playthrough, so I probably did not scope out this area as much as I should have. I don't know that for sure. I'm just thinking like hindsight, you know. The oldest? Huh. Inari-sama Box has been the guardian deity that has protected this town since the old days, but they can be capricious at times. Sometimes they'll turn into a fox and steal chickens and dried persimmons. Other times they'll play tricks on children who don't listen to their parents. I also heard that when they fall in love with a woman they find desirable first sight, they spirit her away to be their bride. And I think that's what the fox mask represents to us in a way. Not 100% sure on how that works, but... Oh, the last record... I don't think we got this before. The last record of a true Agura no Hotai-sama being administered in Abisogaoka was around the time that Sennin-sugi Shrine's divine tree fell in a lightning strike. According to historical records, it was dedicated... Or it was I can't English today. It was decided that in order to protect such against such misfortune from befalling the shrine again, an Inari statue would be enshrined as a divine object. The Iwai family sprinkled the statue with revered medicine to cleanse it of any impurities. It is said that the Inari statue's bowl miraculously filled with a red liquid resembling Agura no Hotai-sama And ever since, any villagers who drank it were cured of their illnesses. And what do we have here? Strict mother's letter. These are interesting. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young, for when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. Sushi! Okay. There you are. Doesn't that look familiar? This is the Agura no Hotai-sama that we need. So I thought we were going to be purifying the blade in the Dark Shrine for some reason. And I was like, well, our character in the Dark Shrine wouldn't have that. I wasn't really thinking about that. It's like we do have the same repertoire of like equipment other than like our weapons, right? So we're gonna have to backtrack from here, but I want to see if there's anything. Yeah, let's check this out. I can't remember if I think we came through this area, right? Let's see how far this will push us. I think I'll stop before we get to the park, because I know we're missing a few things here already. Ooh, that's pretty. Can we go through there? That's the only way we can go, right? I'm going to assume that that's going to progress us into the next area, and I don't think we'll get cut off or anything, but I don't want to go too far. So we got to figure out our way back up towards the mountains. We're not going all the way back yet. We have a few items we need to find. One of them I completely missed already. Now if I can figure out where that photo was, that's where I should start my search at. Was it here? I don't think it was here. I do want to no, it's not. This is what we need. Clinical trial, thank you. It has now been 2 weeks since I began taking Kakura Makakura. I've observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I have lucid dreams an average of once every 2 days. When I do, I feel neither the passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I was met with startling results. In my dream, there was another version of myself who spoke to me. Feels like what we went through. And this is our hint, right? The character etched into the stone as stone base is indecipherable. Give us that hint. I know what we're looking for, but there you are. Okay, I didn't quite see where that was, but now we have an idea. Okay. I found the damaged Ojizo-san in the mountains. The character etched into the stone base is indecipherable. It seems the residents of the town offered their old kitchen knives and other tools to Ojizo-san so they can be put to rest. And that's what we're looking for, is our father's kitchen knife, the one he threw at us. The one that the mother was complaining about. I didn't quite get where that was in the hint there, but I know it's a blade stuck into a tree like it showed us, so I think we just want to go to the next house down the way. I'm assuming this is the one. Uh-huh. Dad's old kitchen knife. Father's old tuna filleting knife. It's now completely rusty and useless.
お父さんの包丁
Any other commentary on that? It's our last one though, so this should give us our blade. Okay. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do.
来たれ我らのもとへ
Come to us, come to the divine tree. What was that? Why did I say come to the divine tree again? Weird. So we actually
僕のもとへ私何をご神木へ
so she actually verbally said that. That's
どういうこ
interesting.
と
Alright, so we gotta get back up. What was that? I did not like that. Did you just die? Oh no, not another one. Really? Let's go up here. Now what? Septum smears are going faster than usual. You're right in front of my save spot. Okay, let's use up. You died. You just died. Not complaining. Bit confused, maybe. Okay, we want to go this way. Yep, and that shoes house we want to turn off. Okay, this is it, right? So we want to get to the tree. Here we are. My memory's been a little better this time. Oh my god, our hands. They look so bloody. This is cool. I'm liking this. The malevolent blade never rusts. Sacred sword, an ancient sword that harbors a malevolent energy deep within its steel. Even if the blade chips, the mysterious power that resides in it will restore the weapon to its whole and unblemished state. While it is sheathed, the sacred sword will recover durability when you attack enemies with other weapons. While you cannot use the sacred sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you are attacked while in this state, you will automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. You can perform a counter while wielding the sacred sword using R2, so long as a counter is possible, even if you are already in the middle of an attack. Nice. Yep. So that's basically what we just read. Literally what we just read. Okay, so... Oh. Oh, that is unfortunately, I do believe that, let's keep it out. Let's use it while we can. When we have to deal with the blade, right? So we're gonna purify the blade. That's what we need for the second ending versus the third, if I'm recalling the difference. And I think the third can also be achieved by just not getting the blade. You just skip the pills, basically. I don't know what the difference is and how that affects the ending, but it did say that the blade is supposed to reveal the truth behind whatever. I don't know how to word it. The game had a wording for it. So we got our new weapon. If you want to get to the third ending without having to replay the game, you can make a backup save here and just not go through the purification process, but we are going to do the purification process. So make a save before doing what we're about to do, and you can get the third ending from that if you just want the trophy and to see it and move on. I want to get the ending collection, so we are not going to save scum this. We are just going to play through the game, and I'm going to play right back to here again on New Game 2+. Plus, we're going to have more things to do anyway. And then I think when we get around to like the other last two endings, I'll probably do those as more edited series than what I'm going to do with this. And even New Game 2+ might be a bit shorter and edited comparatively, but you know, that'll come when it comes. So let's move on. I want to be able to show everything for people who are interested in seeing it. But there's no reason to see everything if it's all the same. So like once you get to past New Game 3+, you know, you've seen everything at that point. So let's save. So why are the enemies all just dying? Do I have some kind of power over them now? That'd be really cool if I did. Alright. So in order to purify the blade, we need to get back to that water. That red water. Oh, I didn't get to play with the blade yet, did I? Well, we'll do that next time, right? We can still use it, it's just not the same. Okay. So this is going to make it so that the blade's durability is no longer regenerative. So I don't know if you don't care about which ending you get, I guess I would probably hold on to it just for the side of having the more power, but I want ending 2. Oop, gotta hold it. Be free of your hatred. This is so cool.
力を貸してくれて本当にありがとう。でももう平気。今の私なら自分の力で意志を示せるから。
Once the sacred sword has been purified, it will no longer provide you with any protection. Likewise, it will no longer repair itself when sheathed. Instead, you will need to rely on the toolkits to restore. Oh, so we can still use it. It will no longer provide you with any protection. So the enemies were dying because I had this. I didn't have the sword though, did I? They just died as I was working my way up there. Would nothing? I wonder what other ability that gives us. I guess we'll find out next time, right? Okay. I have no regrets. I want another ending anyway. Let's use our rover. Okay, so it's nice to know that we can still use it. Apparently, as its durability goes down, it'll lose some of its ability, like once it gets to 0. But we can still use it otherwise, which is nice. I probably should have tested it out a bit. It made it sound pretty interesting. I wonder if we have any Amamori that would actually help with the durability aspect of it. Okay, just in case I edit us back to this point, I just backtracked a little bit to see if I was missing anything. I don't think I was, so I just kind of forewent. Oh my god, really? I really need to change my Amamori. You're dead yet? I got like 3 really good ones. And I should really switch over and start using them. Like all the new ones I picked up here, some of which I could have picked up already before, I think are pretty good. Like the dodging one, for instance. And I actually have a list of ones that were recommended for like higher difficulty. And they specifically said unless you're comfortable with some of the more risky ones. This is creepy. Oh, this goes right back, hey. That's where we took the little shortcut. So when we get to the park, I think that's where some of our potential missing documents are. I think there's some I may have overlooked, and it's going to bring us to some other ones.
町まで早く家に帰らないと。
What do you mean even town? That's where this all started. Like, of course it's town. I don't know where the park... Oh, the park's over there, of course. Let's see what we can pick up along the way. Oh. I was able to grab... Oh, so cool. I can still hold 3 weapons. That's nice. Game devs, I thank you for that. I heard a rumor that they were adding a casual mode. I think it was just a joke, but it made me laugh because I'm like, okay, I'm like, if that's true, then they really hurt us because there's so many of us that don't like the combat in this. And for those of you that do like the combat, realize that if you're not a long-term fan of Silent Hill, if you go back to like the beginning, the combat in Silent Hill was never overly difficult to figure out unless you put it on hard difficulty. You just walked around and swung things at enemies and then tried to kill them, and that was it. Or shot at them or whatever. I mean, that was literally how the whole combat system worked. And it was all tank controls, which is what made it feel more realistic. In a sense, because like you're not a trained, you know, combatant or anything like that. She just happens to be a little bit more athletic, so, you know, she could probably pull some of this stuff off, but... Alright, so here's our park. This is where we get the... This is where we get the real tea.
ここは侵食されてない。
That it is.
俺、大人呼んでくるから。落ち着いて。怖がってるだけだから。怖くない。怖くないよ。大丈夫？すごい血。早く手当てしないと。ありがとう。
大丈夫か？子供を噛むなんて許せねえ。ただ殺してやら。
僕は固定機って言います。君は？私はひな子。清水ひな子。私は覚えてさえいなかったのにな。
Mm-hmm. It's kind of important. If what I read is correct. I got some tea to go with that, but I'm not going to share it quite yet. Ooh, what do we got here? Old medical records, notes. While the request for emergency transport was being made, I was left alone with the examination room. In the examination room with the patient. During this time, he briefly regained consciousness. When I rushed over and began calling his name, he responded, Koreyuki. So that is my name? It is not uncommon for patients with high fevers to experience disorientation. However, this young boy did not show any signs of distress. He remained expressionless, his face like an unmoving mask. His eyes were blank and glassy, not unlike those of a doll. Sorry. At the very least, I did not note any of the usual symptoms of fever-induced disorientation. Immediately after, he again lost consciousness. As I did not accompany him, I do not know the details of what happened at the prefectural hospital. Although such an episode can likely be attributed to a temporary disturbance in the patient's memory, as long practicing physician of Abisu Gaoka, I cannot help but be reminded of that local phenomenon, the fox possession. They're dropping some hints there now, finally. There's some stuff I was massively overlooking in the original. Sorry, I'm getting too excited. I was really interested to read some of the stuff about that, because I'm like, this interaction here seems so random. At first, I thought they were talking about Shu. I thought that's how they met or something. But I no longer think that's the case. So we have 3 things to look for around this area. I think it's supposed to be after the park for all of these. I'm not entirely sure, though. There were 3 potential documents of the strict mother's letter that we could have gotten. I think we got the first one already, but I'm not really sure. So some of this we may have already picked up. Some of this I may have missed. We're gonna move ahead a little bit. If we can go back, I might backtrack some too, but if not, we should pick up this stuff in a follow-up playthrough if I don't already have it. I think I was pretty thorough, though. I don't think I missed anything. There's an Inari-sama Box here somewhere, though. This looks like a dead end. Let's go to the dead end. Nothing. It stinks. This is total BS. Chocolate. Nice. Not seeing anything over here. You gonna hop over? Yeah. I hope so. Dried carcass. Oh no, we can't do that. What do we got? Use one, discard one. We got too many bandages anyway. We got so many health items that we don't really need, so I don't want to discard them if I don't need to, though. Oh, what's this? Did I miss this before? I don't think I even came over here before. I think I was just set on getting home. So I was curious as to what was going to happen. What do we got? Toolkit. Nice. I can't really take you, can I? I suppose I could. Yeah. Sacred syrup. Oh, high durability. Nice. What was it gonna... Not collect keyblades. Items. There we go. Let's do... We got way too many first aid kits anyway. I don't know what the final boss is going to be like, but we are on low difficulty, so I imagine I'll figure it out. It won't be too bad. Okay. We got that much. Well, whatever. We'll move on. Slowly, I hear you. It would be kind of cool if the Sacred Sword being unpurified could protect us from the entities. Like, just make them drop like those enemies were. No. I don't want your Kool-Aid, man. Oh wow, you went down quick. When's the last time we got to a Hokora? Yes. Yes. Just standing there, not doing anything. Just standing there menacingly. You're going down quick too. It's fine. We don't need anything. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Divine water. Yes. I would like a Hokora so I can get rid of some of this stuff. What's back here? Watch me get distracted by everything. Ooh, strict mother's letter. Okay, good. We got stuff. We're getting the deepest lore. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I've already notified your teachers, so just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. And I'm pretty sure this is the mother of the kid in the park. There we go. Diary of Revenge. On the 21st, 13th, Iwashimizu Residence. Sorry. Were brutally killed in broad daylight. The police department has yet to find the killer. Kingshu Paper Morning Edition, May 22nd. Meiji 13. 1880. 1880? Cripes. This was a truly horrifying incident. Police investigations pulled up nothing, and construction on a larger scale dam began soon after, drawing a whole new workforce to Iwashimizu that rapidly developed the town. Before long, everybody had forgotten about the mass murder. This doesn't sound good, does it? It sounds a little juicy, though. I, however, have not forgotten. There's something very peculiar about this incident. According to multiple eyewitness reports, the killer was a giant of a man over 2 meters tall who had covered himself head to toe in tree bark and roots fashioned from a kind of armor. On top of that, he also wore a no mask. He marched around town preaching the following: "You worship false idols, the foxes lead you astray. Destroy their foul statues. If reverence is not given to the divine tree, then that water dragon shall rise once more to bring calamity upon this land." The man then proceeded to butcher everyone in his path with a katana. Is this like the sacred blade, like it's history? I'd wager that the perpetrator was some kind of divine tree faith fanatic. To the followers of the old practices, the transition of faith from divine tree to the Inari statue is surely seen as an unforgivable act of blasphemy. It's entirely possible that the strange guise he wore was to replicate the giant monk who founded the religion in the Kamakura period. According to another eyewitness report, we also know what happened to the man in his final moments. This too, unsurprisingly, has been made out into some kind of divine happening. A thick fog swept in, and from it appeared a pack of eerily glowing foxes. They circled around the man, surrounded him, and then everything was swallowed by the fog, leaving nothing behind. What juvenile drivel. Huh. And if this also happened to be real, what would you think about it then? We're not going to keep everything, right? Get rid of another one. Okay, so let's get rid of you first. What did you expect? Oh boy. It's the boo-boo monster. Can we see this? Oh, a kitchen knife. Let's use the pipe for now. There was a Hokuto this way, so I think there's one other document we want to check for. And let's enshrine some of this crap before we go any further. Can I upgrade anything? Let's do health, that's our heaviest one. Okay. Oh, I didn't save. Let's do a save. So, let's check over here. Oh, there's nothing over here? Maybe one of the letters, maybe one of them I got was from this area. Oh, no, that's it, I bet. Yeah, oh, we actually got them all. Okay. The truth about the Tsuneki family. Okay. Yeah, so I was right. I was pretty sure. I mean, like, they made it pretty obvious. Good morning, my handsome boy. Even if you find yourself poor of pocket, you must never let yourself become poor of heart. You mustn't forget that you have inherited your father's noble blood. You must study hard and learn to be a gentleman. Do not think of yourself as a little boy, for you are simply a tiny adult waiting to grow. There will come a day when your father shall require your help. Mark my words. I'm not really sure if that really fully answers the questions, but it does confirm some stuff for me. And I'm actually going to quickly save that there since I got the document. So I don't, in case I end up replaying and... Okay, so that was one of the collectible trophies. There's like 5 of them, I think. 4 or 5 of them. Okay, let's get her with the knife. Give her the stabby stab. Give her the stabby stab. And she's down. Oh, no. Pipe. I don't want to use up the sword yet. Oh, that worked, hey? That was a counter, right? I haven't done much of those because I'm really not sure how they work in this game. I wonder if we could still explore town, if I could like backtrack through the mountains or something if I wanted. The other one. I can use the gel kit on the broken one. How much damage? It's not too bad. I'm gonna hold on to these. I never realized, like, they're low durability, but they deal so much damage. I think I kind of prefer the knives over anything else at this point. The pipe, though, lasts longer, which is why I want to try and at least keep 1 or 2 of them. Oh, sickle. What's better, sickle or knife? Hey there. I like your hair. Who does your hair? I want to go there. Y'all just gonna ignore me? Oh, I did get away from her somehow. Yeah, man, they go down so fast, these knives. That's so nice. So nice. Okay. Where are we exactly? Oh, wait. Can I go back down? I guess I really don't have a reason to. Let's just in case. Well, why not? Saving is great. Okay. It's dead. Like dead. Like it ain't getting back up again, dead. Must you? It's gonna go away. Let's go this way. Yeah. Oh, what's over here? My mind read that as bondage. I just got bondages. I guess you could use them for bondage if you wanted to. Are you dead? No, you are not. Let's go. I forget. Is this our house? I think it's our house. No. You don't need to follow me. I don't need any assistance. I've lived here for how many years? I can get around just fine. Like, I might not know the way around, but she sure does. It works, right? Oh, there's supposed to be an Emma, right? Maybe I already got it. Okay. I actually just read something. You know how I was talking about going back into town? Apparently, that's where the Emma is. It was not at the house. I was misreading my own notes. Oh, well, there had to be one of you here too, hey? It's not gonna hurt to look around again, I guess. Here I was thinking, like, what are the odds that they'd have something, like, in town waiting for us? And something new that we could come across. I was thinking, no, they wouldn't do that. They would never. And I was like, yeah, they absolutely did do that. Where are we going again? Okay, no, you can... I am quite okay with my service provider, thank you. Whoa, no. Go away. Look, I said I didn't want your Kool-Aid, okay? As a wise content creator once said, you have too much everything, alright? We don't need that. Alright, where is it? Where is it? I know it's down somewhere near the truck. That was my landmark. I should probably actually read my notes instead of just wandering aimlessly, but... I know I didn't pick this up because I didn't come back down this way in my first playthrough, did I? Chocolate, never mind. I got way too excited over that. Oh, hey-oh. Oh, yeah, okay. That was good. Now can we get... I was not expecting that. Oh, man, that was good. You know what? I don't want to play with you. All right. Ooh, she's coming too. No. No, stop. I said I didn't want the Kool-Aid. No. Just let me go. I just want to go home at this point. Okay, I got the ammo. We're good. No. Just when I think when I've gotten used to the game and it's not going to be scary, they throw stuff like that at me. Oh boy. We don't need no new weapons. Oh, I got caught in that. Oh, that does damage. Oh wait, because of the plants. I was going to say, that's not the one that just stops you, is it? Oh, thank you. Did I go the wrong way? No, I did not. I went the right way. The correct way. The only way right now. I think I might be crying a little bit from the big guy. I can feel tears. Oh, please don't. I mean, I'm not crying. You're crying. What are you talking about? Oh, no, you guys stay over there. You don't need me. Yep, no, there's nothing else on the list. Let's go.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
That's still throwing me off.
もしもし。
I don't remember which doors work, so. No, apologize. If you don't, I will never ever forgive you. And just because you told me to, I'm going to say no. What do you think of that? I will not apologize. Is it just me, or like when you're told not to do, when you're told to do something, do you just like do the opposite? Because that's kind of the way my mind works. Which means reverse psychology can be heavily used against me, but, you know, just in case, I'll make a new one here for the house. Okay. We'll take a quick break and we're going to tackle this house. Alright. We got a little bit more to go here. I got a little bit of drink left. Let's see if we can do this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just thoroughly explore, and we find something new, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we're just going to try to buzz through this like we normally did. We're looking for, there's just a few things I think that are related to specifically to it. So we'll figure this out as we go. There's not supposed to be any of these here right away, right? The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. After a long and vicious fight, the sword was defeated and the fox reigned supreme. Taking the blackbird's right hand, the fox showed her the scales in his other hand. Now you must choose, Blackbird. Have you made a decision? Upon the side of the scales was the fox, and the other nothing. And on the other nothing. Okay. So her room is one of the last puzzles. Interesting. Was there anything new here that we needed to... stick to puzzles for now, I think. Okay, this is the puzzle room, right? The one that's missing. Ominous photo. I actually have that one written out. This might be different on New Game Plus. And yeah, see, this is different. There crossed out. That's why it was there. A rather unsettling group photo that hangs in the living room. It seems someone has taken a marker to it. Beside the group photo, there is a collection of other photos. One seems to be missing, however. Oops. I'll leave things where they are for now. Oh, you're fine. Stop whining. I noticed she always goes for the left side of the door. I wonder if that's a common thing. I have some manga, not a lot. There's our box. Inari-sama's Secrets. There we go. Our last box. And Fate of the Apostate, which is for the Diary of Revenge documents. So, let's read this. My father had the courage to call out the town's religious group for the embezzlement of local taxes. He died in an accident shortly after, and those crooks claimed it as Inari-sama's divine punishment. I abandoned all faith and became an atheist from that day on. I don't believe in the gods or Buddha or divine punishments or stupid curses. Instead, I turned to research and I began delving into the local history of religion and folklore. My goal was to expose their precious faith for what it really was, a bunch of wild tales crafted to suit their manipulative needs, and ultimately get my revenge. I write this journal like some kind of final message now due to my steadily deteriorating health. From the beginning of this month, my appetite has drastically decreased. Even after 3 weeks, I still don't get hungry. And any attempts to force down food simply results in vomiting. 2 days ago, I tried to eat some rice porridge to no avail. I threw it up soon after. More concerning was that there was something moving around in my vomit. It was the larva of a locust. Yesterday, I woke in a sudden fit of choking, coughs. It left an odd squirming and scratchy sensation in my throat and mouth. I actually live with that. Mine's a little different. There's no larva in my mouth that I'm aware of. Turning on the light, I spat out what I had coughed up. It was a grasshopper and a cricket. Surrounding me in my bed, I found another dozen or so insects crawling on the sheets. I had coughed up all these bugs. I can't go to a doctor. If anyone were to see this, they would immediately claim it as some kind of divine punishment. I woke again in the early hours of the morning to a painful fit of coughing and countless bugs spewing from my mouth. They came out of me and crawl up my curtains and scutter across my floor until every inch of my room is covered in a gleaming, writhing carpet. I'm nothing more than skin and bones at this point, yet my head feels bulbous and heavy. Whenever I move, I can hear a dry chittering inside me. My head is full of them now, or maybe they're eggs. I had a headache that felt like my head was going to split open just moments ago, but it went away like it was nothing. My cough and the insects are getting progressively worse, however. I don't think I will make it through the night. I refuse to believe that this is some divine punishment for questioning the gods, though. Who in their right mind would believe such nonsense? Okay. I'm not entirely sure what to make of that. For a second there, I was kind of wondering if that's supposed to be some reflection of like Junko or something, but she said father died, right? And her father was not dead as far as I can tell. Now I know all the puzzles, right? We just gotta figure out what's different about the harder version, and that would be where the ammo was, right? Okay, I think that's everything. Anything over here change after we entered? No, okay. Let's see what we have inventory-wise. I might see about whether we want to abandon some stuff or not. And we got quite a few things in here, so I suppose nothing urgent. We have plenty of room otherwise. I was just thinking of, you know, like the old Japanese homes where everything was paper. And it's like, is this a wall or a door? For some reason, I found that really funny. Like, you can't quite tell the difference if you're not familiar with it, right?
Shu! そこにいるの?
So I do believe it was expressly stated in somewhere that they get swapped with donation items, basically. There you are. The calendar.
日付何か大事な日だった気が
Okay, so nothing new here. This was, like I said, the school is probably one of my favorite parts of the game as far as, like, feeling like old school Silent Hill stuff. I think this was, like, the next one on the list for me. I love exploring a good creepy building. And I like the fact that you explore the first part of the house.
どうなってるの?
I like the fact that we explore the house, not really finding anything, finding any enemies. It's just some, like, dead silence. You know, which adds another level of scare, if you ask me. Okay. Forgetting that there's a save in here. Oops. Save again, why not? Trade them in as we can. That looks really dark. Hey there. Yeah, that's the other part that was really cool. Everything in here just looks completely, you know, blackened. Like you can't see down any of the hallways. Oh, man, she went down quick. I did not expect that to be right there. Oh, you're still alive. Not anymore. Do you systematically check rooms? I usually do in some way. Maybe not the exact same pattern, but I think the go-to that most people I know that play these games do is they try to check all the doors, make sure what's locked and what's not, and explore, all the rooms if they can. It's typically the go-to method.
Scared
the crap out of me.
また明日な、相棒。
相棒。
お前はお前らしいままが一番だ。周りに流されるなんて相棒らしくないぜ。
そうだな。私もそうだと思ってた。
ひなこ？すごい音が聞こえたけど。
気のせいじゃない？全然知らない。
あ、その服どうだった？可愛かったでしょ。
言ったでしょ。私にそんな可愛いの似合うわけないって。だからさ、もうそういう服をもらってくるのやめてよね。恥ずかしいんだからさ。
そうかい？じゃあよそにあげようかね。
うん、それがいいよ。
ひなこにとってもよく似合ってると思ったんだけど。
Okay, well, she was.
は悪くない。私が望んだことなんだから。
Why would that be Shu's fault? Oh yeah. That was a little different, right? We didn't see that one before. Why'd you close? Oh, in case there's an enemy there. Oh, is there anything in here we need? We did get a journal update too. I want to see that. Characters, I'm assuming. Okay, mom. My mom smiled through tears of joy when Junko got married. Was she really so happy to be sending her daughter off to suffer the same fate as her? Did she raise her just to be beaten and abused by some man? What even is a bride price anyway? Why do they make a profit off of Junko getting married? Did they get more money because they taught her how to cook and sew? Well, I won't learn those things. You won't make a single yen off of me. I won't be like my mother. Not now, not ever. Yeah, when I was playing my first playthrough, I was saying how one of my interpretations of how these of like Bogtown versus the Dark Shrine was essentially that Bogtown represents our true self, and the Dark Shrine represents the side that's not who we are, the side that would go along with it. And so I like that Shu kind of said that. It feels like it's validating my thoughts on that. And I was kind of saying, like, the plant life to me was I felt like it was a good representation of the plants was that, kudzu, which is kind of the viney part of the plants, is, it's a suffocating plant. Like I said, in the United States, kudzu is called the vine that killed the South, for a reason. Now, it may not be seen that way in Japan, so I may be massively just misinterpreting that because it's, maybe it seems to clearly have some, other uses and probably some other cultural some other cultural meaning in some ways that I'm just not familiar with. So I don't want to take that as like, I was absolutely correct or anything, but that was just kind of the way I saw it from the first playthrough because of what I know about the planet too. It's kind of ironic because the only reason I even knew what Kutsu was is because there was a dry lab that I actually wrote, and I kind of based it off of another lab. And the one of the things that the lab is supposed to basically teach scientific method. It's meant to be a dry lab because it's like a first day activity that I have my students do for labs. And basically it teaches them about like hypothesis writing, and I try to teach the difference between like what a hypothesis is versus a prediction, because they are very different things in some cases. And I really don't like when people use hypotheses in the if-then kind of way of doing it, because it kind of defeats the purpose of what a hypothesis is. And it's like, well, it's like, well, hypothesis is supposed to be, kind of like you're testing a factual statement. And so I was telling them, write the hypothesis as a statement of fact, and then write the prediction as what should you see in your data to support that or to go against it. And then usually you're going to have multiples. All right, excerpt from the Encyclopedia of Occult Phenomenon. This is interesting. Autoscopic hallucination. I've never heard of that before. A type of visual hallucination, now they're going to give us the definition, caused by brain tumors in which an individual perceives their own image before them as if they were standing in front of a mirror. Although it is merely a reflection, there have been extremely rare cases in which the hallucinations have been reported to possess a will of their own and are able to hold conversations. In such instances, the reflection will often state negative opinions about or demonstrate hostile behaviors towards the individual. Such apparitions are thought to be projections of negative feelings about the self that have been repressed. This is also known as doppelganger phenomenon. Well, someone is kind of watching us in a way. I am always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. Scales, okay. I don't remember if we can quite do this yet. Oh, I think we can actually. Okay, so this one, it looks like there's a particular way to do this for ending too. I don't know if this puzzle would change, so I'm just going to follow what the walkthrough was saying about how to do it for that difficulty, because I don't want to accidentally switch things around, but I think we're pretty much locked into it, so this might just be like, it has to go this way. Alright. Headless doll. Half mask doll. Like this. Yep. And the others go on the other side. I'm not sure what these are all necessarily supposed to represent. And this might be the only solution here, so... Oh. I'm assuming that puzzle solution doesn't change. Scales plate. It wouldn't play with the slanted scale painted on one side. I wonder what it's for. Jeez. How do you wonder what it's for? You literally know what it's for. We both know what it's for. You wrote it in your book. I think we've done this area thoroughly enough. Do sanity. Get that up a little bit. I bet the Shrivel the Buddha edge could be a replacement too for what do you call it, for the ammo and whatnot. I've heard, I don't think it ever said anything was really specific, but picture frame, yep.
写真なんか見たことある気がする。
Nice.
思い出せない。
Okay, enough. We got nukes, we got knives, we got sharp sticks. Oh. Points if you get that reference. Me gaming, it's just me making a bunch of bad references, right? Ah, light. It's about time. Give me light. Do you open? You're not a door, I guess. Oh! Ooh! Oh, that was a counter. Oops. Oh, didn't like that, did you? I don't like you either, so. Oh, no, 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 no. Dark Souls me. Dang walls getting in the way. You're supposed to pretend you don't exist. Just let me phase through you. Well, it looks like blood. And that looks like hair. Kitchen knife. I'm gonna go for it. I probably shouldn't. Especially with what we got ahead of us. Reminder, we got the blade though. We got the katana. Stuck? What'd you send me all the way down here for then? You better not be stuck too. Oh, yes, please be stuck. Oh, go to the other side. Cool. Oh, but you went down in one hit. Somebody can't take my chili. Dude, you say... Stop saying the same things to things you've seen 100 times, alright? Stop saying the things you say. Toolkit. Oh, no, no, no. I want that toolkit. We can come back down for it, though, right? Woo! You! How did you... Do I have a toolkit on me? I do not. My blades are getting dull. That door didn't open. Yeah, so we systematically search the place. And then when the door doesn't open, we're like, oh, thank God, I don't need to go in there anymore. We've all been there. And the one place where all the doors work is like the hospital, and you're like, no, stop working. Like, just let me through. Okay, yeah, we're still a little bit shy on that. All right. What was the other thing? This is why you don't talk to yourself. I always talk to myself. So my mom was telling me recently. I think I was taking a shower or something, and I was talking to myself in the shower, 'cause I always talk to myself. And she was saying something like, first she thought I was going nuts, and then she heard my dad doing the same thing. He's like, "Who are you talking to?" And I'm like, "I was talking to myself." And she's like, "Are you doing okay?" And then she said, "Your dad is doing the same thing." And I'm like, I guess that's where I get it from. Like, he walks into the house talking to himself, and it's like, I'm like in the shower talking to myself. We're all just talking to ourselves here. Are you kidding me? Oh, of course there had to be something in here. I didn't even finish checking the previous room. I just saw her and went hell's bells on her. Will you stop giving me rooms to go down? OMG. Oh, okay. It's blocked. Never mind. Well, now I'm really curious what's in it. Like, why would you do that to me? You see it? It's the flower. It's the flower. It's the white flower. It's literally in front of me. Do you see it? Because I can see it. It's literally a replica of the room. OMG. 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 Say it all that with me. OMG. Ooh, what's that? Yokan. Okay. We're getting some good stuff here. Okay. Before we go down that hallway, let's go into this room. This room we always get trapped in, right? It's our room. You're gonna trap me in here and give me a cutscene? Or a false cutscene? Inako's Diary, April 6th. My big day is tomorrow. I can't back out. I'm scared. I want to run away. I don't get it. Why is it already here? Holy blood. This must have been for the wedding, right? Yes. That's the wax. Okay, well. I know one of those big boobas popped up here previously when I was in this area. I think I just ran away from it, though. Oh, now that I got the knives, though, I feel like I can take them out. Okay, close. Kind of debating. Should we do stamina or health? I don't know. It doesn't feel like any of them are like really particularly helpful one way or the other. Like you end up using them all somehow. That's why I've been kind of like rounding them out on occasion. Yes. No. Alright, get down on your knees and tell me you love me. Now stay on them. Stay on them. That was uncalled for, okay. Okay, we need the pipe, right? There it is. The pipe. We need the hose. The tube, it calls it. Can I hit the thingy? This room is so weird. Page from Mom's Diary. April 7th, Shawa 36. I still don't know how to say that. 1961. I still have trouble believing it. How could things turn out this way? So I don't know. I should leave right away. What if we don't leave right away? What are you gonna do then? Okay. Anybody here? Ooh. Mom's bag of prescriptions. Shimizu Kimie. Take once after each meal and once before bed. Store in a cool and dry place. Department of Internal Medicine, Prefectural University Hospital. So she was taking some kind of medication? So I don't know if some of this stuff, like... Are we supposed to assume that some of these documents are happening after the events of the game? See, it marked the bird. I don't think we accessed that previously. I bet that's a new location. We did everything over here, right? Ooh, we could go for full health. Suppose we'll find out, right? Oh. Yeah, and then suddenly it's all the misty orange crap. Okay, we can do the propane tank, right? Let's get that out of the way. Melt the wax. Equip the key. Oh, it's the bird key, derp. I forgot about that. So the secret room must actually be in this area. Oh, you totally Dark Souls to me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't you dare Dark Souls me. Oh, no, no, she's still going. She's still going. 3 more hits. Oh, no, 1 more. Ooh, doggies. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? We got the photo. Alright, so we need to flip our friends upside down, right? Yes. So, Mom and Dad, you need to be right side up. Rinko goes upside down. Oh, they were already upside down. Okay. What did I just release on myself? Okay, so that supposedly opens up a new location in addition to spawning new monsters. I don't think there's anything else to do here. We need to use that fledgling key anyway. Oh, wait. Was there a room that I missed? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. So we want to go, yeah, straight through, I think. There's nothing here for us. No, I'm okay. I'm fine with my I'm fine with my service provider. Alright, we gotta go all the way to the back and find where that new location is. I wonder if it is like literally just... Maybe we just need to re-explore. Okay.
お前本当に隠し事はしてないんだろうな。
全然知らない。本当に覚えてもなかった。
お父さん、いいじゃありませんか。何の文句があるんです？ひなこ、あんたはどう思ったの？
わかんないよ。全然わかんない。
そうよね。無理もないよ。心を落ち着けてじーっと考えてごらん。心の中のもう一人の自分にじっくりと相談するの。
私嫌だよ。
え？
嫌だ嫌だ嫌だ絶対嫌だ。
どうしたのひなこ？
だって私お母さんのこと嫌いなんだもん。私お母さんのこと嫌い。お母さんみたいになりたくない。
The way that room color changed, that was really interesting. It reminded me of, I think it was something from Silent Hill 3. Like some of the textures in the game were really weird like that. Wonder if that's what they were trying to emulate. Okay, so we're in the third location. We're supposed to have a new area around here. Oh, there it is. This was blocked before, right? Yep. Oh, give us some, like, tea or something, at least. Not literally tea, like, you know, some intel. Some lore. The deepest lore. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cuckoo. Greatly increases damage inflicted while in a near-death state. That sounds very niche. That sounds like something I wouldn't want to rely on. Okay. Alright, I think we're done. We just need to do the puzzle. Oh, we're off the map. That is cool. I like that touch. That's creepy. Oh, perfect. Perfection. So we just got you to go up. I don't think there's much more to level up beyond that, if I'm not mistaken. I know there's definitely something we can level up beyond this. It might be Amamori slots, but... Or maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. Alright, let's wrap this up. Oh, actually, we can read this, can't we? Yep. Okay. The sword and fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. After a long and vicious fight, the sword was defeated, and the fox reigned supreme. Taking the blackbird's right hand, the fox showed her the scales in his other hand. Now you must choose, Blackbird. Have you made a decision? Upon one side of the scales was the fox, and the other, nothing. Which one has nothing? This one, right? Taking the blackbird's right hand, the fox showed her the scales in his other hand. That's why. Okay, I have the solution here so I can refer to it. Scales... I don't remember which is which. Okay, okay. I had the solution, but... Let's quickly check. I wonder how this is going to change. This is where we had a conversation with our other self. Locked, it said. Okay.
ひなこ、しゅうくんから電話だよ。
今いないって言って。
いるって言っちゃったよ。
じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。
はいはい、わかったよ。
Why is that locked? I feel like there's got to be a way to open that, right? There's not. Ooh. She's just waiting for me to leave like last time.
とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。あなたは誰なの？お願い、死んで。って言ったら、あなたは死んでくれる？どうして私に死んでほしいの？清水ひな子から生まれ変わることができるかもしれない。私以外のものになりたいってこと？どうして私として生きていたくないの？幸せなこと、辛いこと、大切なこと、嫌なこと、全部たくさん考えて絶望したから。もっと前向きな言い方をしよう。ひなのままいつまでも暮らせるわけがない。巣の中でひなのまま親鳥に食べさせてもらって、大好きなお友達といつまでも遊べる日々が永遠に続くわけがない。寒い冬が訪れれば、親鳥たちは巣を捨てて旅立つ。大好きなお友達だって飛び方を覚えた順に旅立っていく。後には誰も残らない。周りの巣はみんな空っぽに。親鳥たちも友達もみんな旅立っていってしまった。残ったのは自分だけ。やめて。今ある幸せと必ず訪れる孤独な冬をすべて足し算引き算して私なりに考えたの。やめて。嫌なの、怖いの、恐ろしいの。わかるよ。やだよね、怖いよね。でも一番怖いのはこのまま冬が。そんなの分かってる。分からない、分かりたくない、考えたくない。それでいいの。耳を塞いでわめいていることが選択でいいの？それがあんたの選択なら、私はあんたに死んでもらう容赦しないからね。嫌ならあんたが生きたいっていう覚悟を見せてよ。決意を見せて。逃げるのではなく、耳を塞ぐのではなく、しっかり私を殺して、あんたが生き残って、あんたこそ私を殺して私より幸せになれるっていう絶対の約束ができるの？怖いんでしょ本当は。怖いよ。私だってすごく怖い。でも今優しい人だっていつか変わるかもしれない。あのお父さんでさえ昔は笑ってたって言うんだよ。でも恐怖に怯えることは選択じゃない。目を開けろ。考えるのをやめるな。自分の幸せを誰かに決めさせるんじゃない。清水ひな子、お前はひなだが翼はある。 私が勇気を与えるから。だからお前が翼をくれ。
So she is the other version of us, the one we're playing as in the Dark Shrine, right? That's what that's telling me. Or maybe something that's kind of possessed us. There's a lot of talk about gods in this, so. Oh, desk drawer key. The key to my desk drawer. I vaguely remember putting something very important inside. I said there had to be a way to open it, right? Bundle of letters from the drawer. When I look upon the moon, I cannot help but be reminded of your graceful form. Oh, how blessed I would be if we were gazing at the same moon right now. Awaiting your answers, nothing short of pure bliss. Kodayuki. That's our link, isn't it? Our confirmation of what I've been talking about, suggesting it. That's really interesting. We're good here. I'll make a save here. Yeah. So all we have left to do then is face our parents. Wait. Do you mind? Do I need to fight that? I'm not fighting it. Leave me alone. I want to see if this changes at all. Should probably check for supplies here. Do I have anything to offer up first? Ramune. Do the comb. Okay, Higashi. Wasn't anything else here, right? Oh, nope, there wasn't. And the first aid, yeah, we'll grab it just so we have it. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but this fight was pretty easy from memory. Good. 13. Oh, I should have just got rid of the bandage. I forget. Do we heal when we use this? I know we get our other things back, but. Oh, no, not fully healed. Make a little room. So we did get a trophy in the first playthrough for the fight, and it was for taking out Dad first. I didn't see anything for Mom, so we just got to do this the same, I guess. Unless they make us fight something else, but I don't think they will. I'm having a little trouble keeping time in place on this. Some stuff sounds like it's happened in the past. Some stuff sounds like it should happen in the future from now, and some stuff sounds like it's somewhere in between. Like it's current. Like the notes and stuff. Documents.
誰のなんだと。
Oh, that's cool. I just realized the blade that the giant creature has is his father's blade, isn't it? It's like a giant knife.
それではご一同様、包丁のさようどうぞご覧くださいよー。なんだその言い草は。
So it kind of looks like just like a giant knife. Oh, stop it. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Oh. No, I want those stabby stabs. Oh, come on. I'm just getting my butt kicked. Oh, come on. I totally had that. Oh, no, my sanity. Oh, wait. Are there items in here? I never thought about that. If there are, it'd be nice to get them, right? I don't think there were, because I think the first time I played this, I checked as well. Oh, he's coming after me, isn't he? Come on, dude. Stab. The stabs do it with that knife, man, I tell you.
これを飲みなさい。少し楽になるはずだ。
私は一体。
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆様に愛想をつかされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。
But the way she's changed in this, in the Dark Shrine here with the blood on the mouth and the mask change and all that, I'm kind of hoping they keep overdoing
少し
that.
血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。
I hope they keep doing that as we go into New Game 2 Plus. It's really cool looking.
What?
先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。行こう。君のために用意した一番大切なものがある。
はい。
Okay, so that's a really, really long session. I'm going to try and cut that down as much as I can, especially because some stuff is just repeat. But I'll make sure to show everything of significance, and I'll try not to remove anything too haphazardly if I can help it. Wow, there's so much new stuff in here. This is really cool. And I will say, if you did make a backup save to get the other ending, just offhand, I think all you had to do is just either not get the sword or keep the sword the way it was, and you can get that other ending. I just want to make sure, I just want to incorporate that into the New Game 2 Plus, and then we can kind of cut the last two playthroughs. I'll have to play them, but I'll cut them, I can cut those a little short for everybody that wants to watch. So, a lot of interesting new changes here. I'm excited to see more and what becomes of this. I think this is our last time in the Dark Shrine as this version of ourselves, and then we're kind of, when we go back, we kind of start transitioning places, so to speak, and head towards the true, the kind of true end point of this story. So, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.